Okay, so we are talking about a love story today that just has everyone going, finally.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. That collective sigh of relief online.
Yeah. We're talking about Markiplier, the gaming icon, and the amazing Amy Nelson.
Yeah.
They just hit a huge milestone after like 10 years together.
It's actually really refreshing to see. I mean, Markiplier,
Yeah.
he's massive,
Oh, yeah.
global. We're talking over 37 million subscribers, right?
Huge.
And yet this relationship, their relationship, has been so consistently quiet, stable for a whole decade.
It really stands out,
Yeah.
especially when you think about how often high-profile online relationships, well, don't last.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
kind of an anomaly. And you
No,
have to wonder, how they manage that longevity, that sort of quiet success.
totally. 10 years online feels like a lifetime. And I love that their dogs, Chica and Henry, are such a big part of their story, too. It just feels real, grounded.
Yeah, none of it feels performative. It's just life.
Which brings us to the wedding. That intentional quality, that
Yeah.
authenticity, it makes the shift from this super private relationship to a public wedding announcement really fascinating.
They absolutely controlled the narrative there. It's quite strategic when you think about it.
Okay, let's break down that timing because it was pretty interesting. The wedding itself, apparently a beautiful, like, dreamy vintage vibe
Mm.
that happened quietly back on September 20th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But the news, they just sort of casually dropped it on Instagram on October 7th.
Weeks later, and that delay is key, isn't it? They had that moment entirely to themselves first.
For sure.
And Mark's caption, classic Markiplier, that kind of wholesome but slightly chaotic humor. What was it?
It was 10 years and counting. Got to go for the world record or die trying.
Perfect, trademark him.
And then Amy's caption was just lovely, really poetic. The whole point is never clearer than when I'm with you.
Ah,
Yeah.
see, that's the balance right there.
Yeah. His like goofy energy meets her very calm, very grounding presence.
They really seem to complement each other. But keeping that boundary up for 10 years?
Wow. Especially with the fan pressure earlier this year. Remember that?
Oh my gosh, yes. The parasocial detective agency, as people called it. Back in February,
Right. When the ring speculation started.
everyone went full FBI mode, zooming in on pictures, trying to spot matching rings. The pressure must have been immense to just say something.
And they didn't. They just held that line, which is incredible, really.
It is, because you'd think maybe that risks pushing away some fans who feel, entitled to know everything.
But I think that's the brilliance of it. That clear line between Markiplier, the brand, the guy running the clothing line, making the Iron Lung movie, doing podcasts, and Mark, the person,
Right.
that privacy, it's like their superpower. It keeps the relationship core protected and frankly probably helps him focus on all those huge projects without personal drama messing things up. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So the privacy was about keeping things calm internally, and then the wedding visuals, the photos they shared,
Mm.
they really reflected their, like, public personas, didn't they?
Oh, definitely. The aesthetics were spot on. It was like a visual metaphor for their balance.
So,
Well, Amy looked just stunning. Simple classic lace, those elegant balloon sleeves, soft makeup, just pure sophistication.
yeah, he looked amazing.
And then Mark, ready for, like, the gamer Oscars or something.
Huh, totally. That crisp white tux jacket, black pants,
Yeah.
and the bold red bow tie. Very him.
Exactly. They contrast, but they totally work together
Yeah.
beautifully.
And it really highlights that Amy isn't just Markiplier's partner. She's a powerhouse herself.
Absolutely critical point. She's a designer, ceramic artist. She streams on Twitch. She produced Iron Lung with him.
She's her own creative force.
And that's maybe the secret sauce, right? It's not just about supporting each other passively. They seem to be a really dynamic, creative duo. He's doing these massive global things. She has her own focused creative outlets. It gives them space, mutual respect. They push each other.
It feels real, not like something just for show.
Exactly. And that's why the fan reaction felt so genuine, too. All those comments, finally, and people
Yeah.
saying it felt like watching a big brother hit a milestone. It was relatable.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of brings this huge internet celebrity back down to earth in a really nice way. So big congrats to Mark and Amy. 10 years down.
A lifetime to go. And honestly, this whole story is just a great reminder, isn't it, in this world where everyone feels they have to share every single thing.
Yeah.
Love doesn't actually need to be loud or, performative all the time to work. It just needs to be real and maybe intentionally protected.
Well said.
Good
Protected. That's key. And, for everyone listening, it makes you think, right? If one of the biggest digital stars on the planet can build this incredibly successful career and maintain this genuine, private, non-performative love.
Mhm.
What does that say about the pressure the rest of us feel to constantly overshare online? Is maybe choosing that intentional privacy? Is that the real power move in the digital age? Something to chew on.